Hi guys, I'm here with another true story from our Angels on Earth book. This one has a quote before it that is from William Wordsworth from Ode of Immortality. And it says, "Trailing clouds of glory do we come from God who is our home. Heaven lies about us in our infancy." This is a really short one. This is called Angel Unaware. When a woman is fortunate enough to find the perfect hairdresser, she doesn't want anything to change. That's why Marcy Wilson, a physical education teacher in San Gabriel, California, worried a bit as her pregnant hairdresser's delivery date approached. "I'll be needing a cut just after your baby is due," she told Randy. "Will someone be taking your place at the shop temporarily?" "No, but I don't live far from you," Randy said. "I'll be happy to do your hair at my house." At first Marcy wouldn't consider it. Randy already had a 4-year-old daughter and soon would have a newborn. "Wouldn't I be imposing?" she asked. But Randy assured her that it would be no trouble. And 4 days after Randy's new daughter, Nicole, was born, Marcy phoned to make sure Randy was feeling well enough to keep the appointment. "I'm fine," Randy said. "Come ahead." Marcy had never been to Randy's house, but she found it easily. As she got out of her car, she looked up at the house and noticed the long front windows and white curtains. There was a pretty little girl at the window, excitedly pulling back the curtains and waving at Marcy. "She's here!" Marcy heard her cry. Randy's older daughter. The curtains closed, and Marcy smiled as she walked in the front door. Obviously, the child could hardly wait to display her new baby sister. When Randy answered the door and Marcy answered, however, there was no sign of the little girl. Baby Nicole was sleeping in an infant seat on the living room floor. Perhaps Randy had sent the older daughter to another room to play or watch television while she cut Marcy's hair. The woman talked, and from time to time Marcy turned her head to look at the baby, dozing about 15 feet from her. Eventually the little girl appeared again in the living room and knelt next to Nicole, her arm protectively encircling the infant seat. She said nothing, but looked at Marcy with obvious pride and delight, smiling widely. "Yes, the baby is beautiful." Marcy sent a thought to the child. "Your daughter is really pleased with Nicole," she remarked to Randy. "She's enjoying being a big sister," Randy agreed. When Marcy looked back at the baby a minute later, however, the little girl had gone. Randy went on with the haircut, and after a while Marcy realized that there wasn't a sound coming from the other room. "Your daughter is being very good," she said. "Yes," Randy nodded. "She's been sleeping a lot since her birth." "No, I mean your other daughter. It's unusual for a 4-year-old to be this quiet for so long." Randy's comb stopped in midair. "What are you talking about?" "Your older daughter, the one in the other room." What was wrong with Randy? Marcy wondered. Randy looked perplexed. "Mrs. Wilson, my older daughter isn't home today. She's with her sitter." "But who's the child who's been near the baby?" "What child? There's no one here except you, Nicole, and me." Stunned, Marcy looked at Randy. She had to have seen the little girl. She had looked right at her. And wasn't this child literally bursting with joy over the new baby? Celebrating with such a propriety air that one would think the infant belonged to her? It was then Marcy realized that something very special had happened. "I think," she said slowly to Randy, "that I have just seen your baby's guardian angel." Today Marcy still can feel the glow of that wondrous day. Angels don't only appear with harps and white light, she says. They come sometimes when we least expect them. And certain people are meant to see them. And you never know when you're going to. I hope you guys have a blessed night. Good night.